Hi, this is Evan Pickworth, Senior Assistant Editor, BusinessLIVE, interviewing Dave Levenstein, precious metals analyst from Lakeshore Trading. Welcome, Dave.
Thanks for having me, Evan.
Thanks. We wanted to zone in on a specific area of the commodities market that is certainly looking very interesting at the moment, and that's the silver price. People have been looking at gold for years, and they've tended to have neglected silver a little bit, but now we've seen significant levels being hit. $31 has just been broken again, which seems quite significant. What is your take on that, Dave?
It's very significant, Evan. Technically speaking, $31 represented a level of resistance, and that's a 30-year high in silver. When you say not many people look at silver, it's because they're not really well informed, especially in South Africa. But it's a precious metal, has a monetary component like gold, and it's probably been one of the best performing assets in the last decade. In fact, it's up close to about 8 times when this bull market in silver began in 2003. If it holds above $31 an ounce, I think we're going to see a move to the upside, which could take us in the short term to $35, and maybe by the end of the year we could see a price of about $45 an ounce.
Significant. Just looking at the market, there's some interesting aspects when we're looking at the futures price relative to the spot price in the market. There seems to be some significant fundamental issues around that. What is the impact of that?
Yes, indeed. Silver at the moment is in backwardation. So you have a physical market in silver, and you also have a futures market, which is known as the paper market in silver. A normal condition for the futures market is to have your distant months higher than the spot or current prices. At the moment, the spot prices are higher than the distant months. This is significant because it's actually telling us that there's huge retail or investor demand for silver for now. In other words, people want to have silver in their hands now rather than wait for, say, a 3-month delivery. The fundamentals for silver are extremely strong. We've seen recently China has become a net importer of silver, where it used to be a net exporter of silver. In fact, in 2005, China exported about 100 million ounces of silver. Last year, they imported 120 million ounces of silver. Just in January alone, the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China sold 13 tons of silver. This is in January alone. Compared to 33 tons that it sold an entire year last year. With there's been a shortage of physical bars, and also the US Mint that produces the Silver Eagle. They sold last year a record of about 35 million ounces. In January this year, they sold 6.5 million ounces, so 6.5 million Silver Eagles, which actually accounts for roughly about 20% of the entire US production of silver. So there is huge demand for silver, but China has a voracious demand for this metal at the moment. So what has happened is now there's a shortage building up, and investors or industrial users want silver. They want it now. So this is they put premiums on the spot price, which means the market is now in backwardation.
Right, thanks, Dave. Very exciting, and I think in South Africa we're seeing a lot of moves. For instance, one of the banks, the First Bank, is now selling Kruger Rands online. It's becoming quite accessible to go and just purchase these gold bars. But this is a very exciting story. You know, these growth rates sound significant. The fundamental underpin sounds significant. How do I go about getting hold of some of this?
Well, essentially we are a bullion dealer, and people can, buy through us. Silver is not known in South Africa, so I think the investor has to use a little bit of discretion, because there are places that are inclined to sell silver coins at huge premiums, and those prices are truly ridiculous. The best way to invest in silver is by owning, a silver bar, for example, a kilo bar, or a silver bullion coin, such as the US Silver Eagle. As I said before, this Silver Eagle was the best-selling silver coin in the world. So I think investors should include silver bar or silver coins in their portfolio, and we deal with these.
It was an absolute pleasure interviewing you. That was Dave Levenstein, precious metals analyst from Lakeshore Trading, which is one of the investment houses from which you can certainly purchase silver bars and coins. Thank you.